giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
And welcome to Newsleaders. Glad to have you here today. We've got great guests from Central Missouri coming by, so stay tuned for some good information. Watch this show on video on demand through Mediacom if you miss any of it. And you can also watch it Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock, 10:30 on Saturdays. Tune in for Newsleaders and lots of good guests. Like my first guest, talking about hot summer nights. Here's the official brochure, which begins next month in June. That means Kirk Trevor is sitting right here. Hi, Kirk Trevor.
Hi,
welcome
James.
back to Newsleaders.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
You're music director, conductor for the Missouri Symphony Orchestra. And there's been a name change there, hasn't there?
It's been a name change that many people have known us over the years as the Missouri Symphony Society, and we decided to change to the name that we really are, which is an orchestra. So we're now the Missouri Symphony Orchestra, and our new website is Mosey, Mosey down to the orchestra, M-O-S-Y, mosey.org. And that's how you can reach us, or you can use the old name, the Missouri Symphony Society, and it will show up.
Okay, themosey.org, and we'll give you that information again a little bit later. But Hot Summer Nights is here.
Hot Summer Nights is here, and it's going to be just a few days before the musicians arrive from all over the world. We have 40 musicians coming from all over the United States and the world, and they'll be living here for the 6 weeks of the festival. 24 concerts in 42 days, and we've got some great concerts. I'll tell you about the last one because that's perhaps the one that is most well known.
So we're jumping to the end here.
Right. Well, I'm jumping to the end because Asleep at the Wheel is such an iconic country music group, and people have asked me whether the symphony would ever bring a country western group in, and I have kind of not really found the right group that could fit with an orchestra, but Asleep at the Wheel, who started in 1970, the same year as the Missouri Symphony,
really?
And they will be here on July the 14th, and they are just iconic. Saturday night, we're going to have a street dance at the same time, so you can come and drink and enjoy yourself before the concert begins with a street dance, some square dancing in the street on 9th Street. We're going to close it, and then hear the great Asleep at the Wheel country western group. So that's our final concert, and we open with more dance, talking about it, which is we welcome back the Missouri Contemporary Ballet to partner with us in a great program of new choreographies with Karen Grundy, and they were so wonderful. 2 years ago, we wanted to not do the same program. We're coming up with 3 more original works.
It goes so well together.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, ballet and symphony.
And dance,
wow.
yeah. And then our Middle Pop concert is a tribute to the Oscars. We're going to take a look at 50 years of prize-winning, award-winning Oscar scores. And so we're going to get everything from Psycho to Lawrence of Arabia to The Goonies and John Williams and some of the more recent scores. Danny Elfman, and so it's a real wonderful evening with some video clips of people who have their favorite movie score may get to see and hear those scores in our movie evening.
You mentioned Psycho. There's one tune that goes through my head when I think of Psycho, the shower scene.
The shower scene, yeah, and we're going to have to, we're probably going to do that scene, and then we're going to have the audience do the scream at the end of it. So so that's our pop series, and then we have a wonderful silent movie evening with a tribute to Charlie Chaplin. We're going to bring 3 shorts in, and the orchestra is going to be in a pit, and we're going to accompany those 3 Chaplin movies. We're going to have ice cream at the intermission, just like it used to be back in the 1920s, and we have some Chaplin scholars talking about Chaplin's movies.
Nice.
And we have our patriotic pops, which is a celebration of Independence Day, and then we have 5 classical concerts that start with the Verdi Requiem, which is this year, sadly, a tribute to recently deceased founder Hugo Vianello. So that's our first opening gala on July the 15th. June the 15th, sorry. And then we have the Verdi Requiem. Our opera this year production is La Bohème. So if you don't know La Bohème, you probably know Rent, which is the same show, but with slightly different music. Okay. But it's a wonderful opera, fully staged production. We have 4 wonderful young singers from across the United States who are going to take the lead roles. And then my daughter, Chloe, comes and plays on July the 7th, and she's playing the Sibelius Violin Concerto, and the orchestra is going to play the New World Symphony, and we close with a great Russian pianist, Svetlana Smolina, playing Tchaikovsky. So it's a great, great season.
Boy, you're amazing how you can get all that information. But the brochure is here, the Hot Summer Nights brochure. And again, the concerts begin June 7th all the way through July 14th.
Indeed.
If you'd like to find out more and hear all this again, watch the program again on video on demand with Mediacom, or get into the website, the new website,
The Mosey,
M-O-S-Y,
themosey.org.
or 875-0600 for more information by the old telephone, right? Kirk, Trevor, always a pleasure. Thank you so
James.
much. We'll see you down the road.
Yep.
All right. And thank you. We'll be right back after this.